Good evening and welcome to this Tuesday night's Motion is the Lotion session with me, Andy. I hope you are all well and are looking after yourselves. Thank you for joining me this evening. We will have a look very, very shortly to see who's left us a message to say that you're there. If you're joining us for the first time, or indeed if you have missed the last 6 or 7 weeks, I was back here last week. Didn't have many joiners, we had one or two. I think remembered at some stage that we were back at it. Just to remind you that comfortable clothing, sensible footwear, access to some water that you can get to pretty quickly, and some fresh air if you need it. It's still quite muggy, certainly indoors. I've got the door open here to let a little bit of fresh air in. Around you, you're going to need a little bit of space, something fixed. So as you can see to the side of me, we've got a unit. I've got a table that doesn't move. I've got an archway behind me that I can put my back up against and go up and down. You could use a door, you could use a fridge freezer. You guys that are with us week on week will know your own space, but if you are joining us for the first time, just get around your own kitchen or your own bedroom or wherever you're doing. This Motion is the Lotion class. As I said, my name's Andy. This session tonight is brought to you through Keighley Healthy Living's Wellbeing at Home page, and is also supported by the Rethinking Pain programme, of which I'm sure some of you are aware of, and the good work that they do. So what we'll be doing first is we're going to go through just a steady warm up. Okay, we're not going to we won't be busting a gut. We don't in this anyway. The way that we try and do this is we run pretty much at your pace. Whatever you see me doing on screen, because you'll be copying me, hopefully, unless you know what you're doing. My pace won't be quick. Yours might be slower, it might be slightly faster. Okay, you don't need to go at a given pace. You go at your pace that you're comfortable with, and we're trying to control our movements. Okay, so pacing is a very, very important word. So again, if we're doing any squats, we're not going up and down like a jack in a box. We're trying to control that movement down and that movement back up. We can spring back up, but we tend to try and come up really, really slowly, working everything in the areas that we are working on with those movements. So I think I've covered everything. I'm going to have a quick look, see who has joined us. We have got 3 viewers. Yes, well done, Mandy. Thank you. If the other 2 viewers could give me a comment, that would be really, really good. But I'm sure we'll come back to that after the warm-up. Okay, so I'm going to do the warm-up stood up tonight. I'm going to take my glasses off very, very shortly. I'm going to come back in. You can see behind me, I've got another chair. It's more for my benefit to get around, to be able to show you that. You will, if you don't already know, like I said earlier, have worked in the space that you have done. And again, if you are new to us or you're watching this on a recording, just give yourself a little bit more time. Pause the video, work out the space. If you've got to move a chair, if you've got to move something out of the way, then do so. It's sometimes easier for some rather than others to do that. So when we do get working, we will be working for a minute, and we'll be having 15 seconds of a rest in between, giving me a bit of time to sort any chairs out that I need to do to be able to show you what's coming next, and also for yourselves. Okay, so I'm going to take my glasses off. I'm going to take a step back, move this chair out of the way. Okay, and we're going to, you can just about get me in the frame, we're just going to move those legs. Okay, just a little walk on the spot. Get the arms going. You can swing the arms if you want. You can bring them up a little bit as though you were power walking, and we're going to bring those arms up into the shoulder height area, and we're just going to push away, trying to keep those arms up. You can't keep them up. Okay, there's good. Okay, or wherever it is. Okay, if you can't keep them up or get them up there, then we've got to do that. Okay, but we are coming back into that position. We're dropping the hands and we're keeping the feet going. And we are going to slow that down to a stop. Okay, I'm going to use my surroundings here because I'm going to be stood on one leg now. I'm going to pop my foot out and I'm going to do some rotations. Okay, but I'm supporting myself with the worktop. So I'm rotating clockwise, anti-clockwise, getting a good rotation in that ankle joint, and then all I'm going to do, I can keep my hand on this side or I can move to the table. I'm going to stand on the one I've just worked and just work the opposite leg. So rotating. Okay, bobbing that foot back on the floor and back in to that walk and get those arms going. Get some music on in the background for yourselves if you want. Okay, pushing out in front. Always good to know what some people are listening to, some people are watching, and maybe what some people are drinking. Okay, so pushing out in front and bringing those arms back down to the sides, letting them hang, keeping those feet going and slowing that to a stop. Okay, I'm going to stand shoulder width apart, hands down the sides. Okay, and if you want to mirror me, we're going to slide down, hold that stretch, trying to keep the upper body as upright as we can, and back up, over we go. Okay, this isn't the stretch where we're trying to get down as far on the leg. We're probably taking the hand down to the knee and back up. That's sufficient for a good stretch on the opposite side. And we're doing 3 stretches on each side. We're back up and we're over. And slowly up we come. Last stretch. Again, focusing on that breathing as well. Up we come. Try and just breathe as naturally as you possibly can. Last stretch. And we're slowly back up and we're off moving. Those legs again and those arms. And we're going to bring that push out in front. Again, focusing on the movement. Not too quick. Just a good steady pace for yourself. Arms back into the sides. Okay, we're going to drop the hands. We're going to keep the feet going. And we're going to come and slow that down to a stop. Right, I'm going to bring the chair into, so we're going to sit down for the next stretch. Okay, I think, bring myself back a little bit. Okay, you can just about see I've straightened out one of my legs, got my heel on the floor, I've bent the opposite leg, and all I'm going to do is clasp my hands and lean over and feel the stretch out, down that outstretched leg. Feeling that stretch easing off. And then we're going to sit up and we're just going to swap over. Over we go. And again, feeling that stretch. Seeing it ease off. Feeling it. And we're going to come up. And we're changing again. We've got 3 stretches on each side. Again, just feel that ease off. You can change when you want, once you've done those, if you want to get back up. Okay, if you're a little bit ahead of me, even if you're behind me, just get up out of the chair when you've completed your 3 stretches. Okay, you might want to stretch a little bit longer. So again, holding. Okay, and up we come. And over we go. Last stretch on this side. Again, just holding that. And out we come, and final stretch. We're going to be up out of the chair in a second, moving those feet again, over we go, holding, feeling that stretch easing off. Okay, we've got that. Just going to move the chair out of the way again. Okay, and we're back into moving those legs and those arms, and we're going to give it a push out in front. Well done. And again, focusing on that breathing. If you need to take a break, if you need to get a drink or some air, make sure you get it. Okay, now we're going to bring those arms back into the sides, drop the hands down, keep the feet going, and we're going to slow that to a stop. I'm just going to walk in a little bit, just going to lift that screen up a touch. Okay, I'm going to need a little bit of room for this. Okay, so we're crossing. Okay, and again, if you want to mirror me, I'm literally going to go out to the side, hold the turn, focus on the breathing, come back into the centre, out we go to the other side, again holding, and slowly back to the centre, round we go, and holding that position. And again, we're back to 3 stretches as always on each side. So we're out for number 2, we've got one more stretch on each side to complete. Back in, and out we go, and back we come, out we go again, and we're going to come back into the centre. Okay, relax the hands. I'm going to drop the screen a little bit so you can just about get me in. Okay, we should be moving those legs. So we're off, arms going, and good pushes out, in front, pushing away. Just keep those arms up for another few seconds, and bring those arms back down to the sides, and we're going to drop the hands, keep the feet going. Okay, and we're going to slow that to a stop. I'll just move back a little bit, and I'll do it from the side, but you're going to go heel and toe. So you're flexing your ankle this time, up and down. Keep that going. So good press down, push up and down, point the toe. 3 to do, 1, 2, 3, and we're going to change to the other foot. You can just about see. Keep that going. So again, nice and deliberate. Don't need to be quick. Just a good, deliberate flex up and down. And we've got 3 to do. 1, 2, 3, and we're back into moving those legs and those arms. And we're going to give that a little push out in front. Again, trying to keep good posture as well if we can. Okay, if we can't hold it for long, just rest. Okay, maybe take a seat. But when we stood up, let's see if we can stand up nice and upright and have that good posture. Arms back into the sides. Drop the hands, keep those feet going. And we're going to slow that down to a stop. I'm just going to come in and sit because we're going to end up here anyway in a second or two, but it just works nice and easy for our last stretching exercise, which we're going to do the neck and around the shoulder area. So okay, and looking at me, if you follow me, okay, all you have to do is mirror me. Okay, so I'm going to go and look over my shoulder. If you mirror me, okay, we're going to come back to the centre. We're going to look up to the ceiling. And slowly back to looking straight ahead. And again, following me out to the side. And slowly coming back to centre, dropping that chin down to the chest. And back to looking straight ahead. Okay, again, mirroring me. And back. We're going to go all the way across to the opposite side. And we're back into the centre, dropping that chin down. And back to looking straight ahead. We're going to go straight up the ceiling. And back to looking straight ahead. Again, one more set. Coming back, we're going up. And we're back to looking straight ahead and out. Okay, slowly back, dropping that chin to the chest. And then from this position, guys, all you're going to do is rotate that head round all the way around as wide as you can. Back round we go the way we came to where we started. Give yourself 3 good shoulder rolls at least, forwards and backwards, and that is the end of our warm up. Okay, so stick my glasses on, see who else has joined us. Oh, well done tonight, everybody, for joining me. Even Gail Stubbins in sunny Barnsley has joined me tonight. Okay, Nadine, I hope you're okay. Pauline, just keep twitching those curtains. And Alicia, you're just there anyway, love, so that's fine. Okay, thank you very much for joining us. Hope you stay with us to the end. Okay, so getting into the main event, we are going to be doing hip back. We're going to fill in with some side bends. We're going to do a wall slide. We're going to stand on one leg. Okay, we're going to do some lower back strengthening. We're going to do the leg alphabet. I can see one person at least, if not all of you, cringing at that one. Okay, squats. Sitting and standing. Hip out. We're not stepping up because we haven't got steppers. Okay, we are going to finish off with arching the back. Okay, so I'm going to get over to the far side. Again, if you're joining us for the first time, the timer will tell you when we're halfway through, as will I. Okay, if we need to change sides, and you'll get a 3, 2, 1 rest between each movement that we're going to do. Where you've got 15 seconds if you need to shufty any furniture around. So I think we've covered everything there. So glasses are coming off. We're going to pop this chair out of the way. And we're going to start. I didn't do a right good job of popping that out of the way, did I? We're going to start with hip back. So I'm going to just put my hands on the table. I'm going to start at the end. Okay, and you're going to see 3, 2, 1, and I'm working my hip back. I'm not going miles back, okay, but I'm controlling my movement. And the key here is I am putting my foot back on the floor, so I'm creating more endurance in that hip, okay, and the surrounding area. If I were really getting tired and it were hurting, I'd just put my foot on the floor, rest, go back. Okay, but that's halfway through, so I'm lucky I can spin round. I can stand on the worktop and work myself back. So again, you will work round your surroundings once you've figured out what you're doing. Okay, back we go. 3, 2, okay, that is our 1. First rest. So we're going to do some side bends. Okay, so we are going to go over. All right, but if you can't do what we did in the warm up, I'm just going to lift this up a touch. 3, okay, 2, so I'm stood, nice and still, go. Reaching and just holding, and over we go. And up we come, and over, Again, nice and easy. So again, if I come from the sideways, this is the way we're trying to do this. Okay. So just, again, keeping that body as upright as we can. What we don't want to do is try and go over like that. That creates a bit of a strain on the back. Okay, we don't need any niggles or little tweaks. So if we can keep, again, just the posture throughout, we'll be doing okay. And over and back. Okay, we've got 5 seconds to go.
3,
squeeze one in.
2, 1.
Okay.
Rest.
We're going to do a wall slide now, so I'm coming right back to the arch at the back. You might use a door or a fridge freezer. I can't use the fridge freezer because it's got a plethora of fridge magnets on.
Go.
But I'm here, I'm just going to slide and back up I come. So just a bend at the knee, down to where you're comfortable, round up, down we go, and back up. Again, control, and we're coming up to the halfway mark.
Mark.
Keep that going. 30 seconds to go, and as you can see, no rush in what we're doing. We're controlled in what we're doing, working hard by working slower, I guess is the way we should put it. And back up and down.
3, 2,
and up.
1. Rest.
And we are resting. There, we're going to stand on one leg, so I'm going to drop the screen.
Mark.
Okay. All I'm going to do here, I'm going to use
3,
the worktop. I can
2,
use the worktop.
1.
Okay.
Go.
I'm just going to stand on one leg. I'm going to count. Well, I'm not. I'm going to watch the clock actually. Okay, I'm going to try and do 10 seconds and then change. Using that for support. I can grip out of it. I can put my finger on it, or I can stand unaided. Okay. So unaided. Tend to try and pick something on the floor that don't move. Okay. And we change.
Mark.
So with 30 seconds to go. Again, you can use both hands. It's just about the standing and the lifting of that hip. So again, just that focus, that control. Okay, and down we come. Take this through to the end.
3, 2,
Okay.
1.
And
Rest.
finish there. Okay, we are going to do some lower back strengthening. So again, from the side.
Mark.
Okay, I think you can just about see me, can't you?
3, 2,
Okay, hands
1.
on the sides of
Go.
the legs. I'm going to go over. Bending and tilting at the hips, but really going over and really stretching that lower back. Okay, I've got to be mindful that I don't stick my head out here, otherwise I crack it on the table, and I don't really want to do that. So again, slowly, up we come.
Mark.
We're halfway through. Over we go. And back up we come. And we're over. And up. Okay, coming up the last 10 seconds. Okay, we'll probably just squeeze this one down nice and slowly.
3,
Gently.
2, 1.
Come back up.
Rest.
Okay, well done guys. Okay. Sorry Nadine.
Mark.
But we're on the leg alphabet. So we're going to
3,
sit forward on the
2,
chair.
1.
We're going to elevate one leg, lock it out, drawing number 1. All letters, all shapes. 2, 3, 4, 5, big fat circle.
Mark.
10. Change it to the other foot. If you sat forward, it's harder. Okay, 1. If you sit back and you've got less leg off the chair, okay, that tends not to create the endurance that you would create sitting forward. Okay, squeeze these in. I'll go
3,
train to 9
2, 1.
and a big
Rest.
circle on 10. Okay, we're just going to do some squats.
Mark.
So hands on hips, and again from sideways.
3, 2, 1. Go.
We're down. And we're coming up. Down we go. And up we come. And we're down. And again, focusing on those movements. Deliberate squats.
Mark.
Deliberate work, making everything around the joints that we're working a little bit harder, I think, by doing it a bit slower. Building up the stamina of everything. What would come? 5 seconds to go.
3, 2, 1.
Okay,
Rest.
we are resting there. Okay, we are sitting and standing. So again,
Mark.
you're going to start in the chair this time. Okay.
3,
I'm
2,
going to cross my
1.
arms
Go.
and I'm out. And I'm slowly back down. Sitting in, resting my back. So driving up out of the chair, controlling that movement. Backs of the legs, bottom into the chair, lean back, safe. Drive up. Down we go. Legs touching, bottom into the chair, back against it,
Mark.
up. And again, controlling on the way down into a safe seated position. And down. And driving up. And down we go.
3, 2.
Okay,
1.
folks, what we've got
Rest.
coming up now, we've got hip out. Okay, so again, probably going to use
Mark.
the edge of the table. Okay, so again,
3, 2, 1.
feet
Go.
shoulder width apart, I'm just coming out the side. And again, creating endurance. Not going out too far, but not putting my foot back on the floor unless I get to that point where I need to rest. And then I would put my foot on the floor and then go back out and I come back in and I put my foot back on the floor. Keep that
Mark.
going. Okay, so I'm gonna spin myself round. Okay, I'm going to use this actually. I'm going to go out to the side. So I'm using the tall unit. And to improve this, you can use a band. You probably hold a band in your opposite hand and have it under your foot so you're pulling away with the tension of any sort of exercise band.
3, 2, 1. Rest.
Okay, and we're resting there, folks. We've got one to do. And we're going to arch our back. Okay, so
Mark.
let's just arch our back with a little bit of a twist.
3,
Not a twist as in a
2,
twist, okay?
1.
But we are going
Go.
to arch that back. And as we come forward, we're going to go over chest, feeling the stretch. Okay, and arching back. And back. Over. And back we come. Standing up. Over we go.
Mark.
And back we come. And over. And up. Over, we're nearly there. Time for a rest, a bit of fresh air. Over we go, we've got 10 seconds left. Can we just squeeze another in?
3, 2, 1. Done.
Alright guys, well done. Okay, I'm just going to go and get the laminates I've got on me because I'll just stay on screen while I shift it round to do our back exercises. But I'll sort those out in a second. Hope you all enjoyed that. Hope you all managed it well. Let's have a look, see who. Who have we got? A bit of talking, Anne, is what I would say. It was really. I'm glad things don't change, to be honest with you. Okay, it was great to see you both today and everybody else that missed last week, and it's great to have you back on with us tonight, as it is with everybody else. So we've got a set of backs to do. Let's probably take us through to about quarter. You can all dash off then and watch Emmerdale on catch up or whatever it is you're watching. You might even be watching it now. Or if you really want to put yourself out, you could watch England in their World Cup qualifier, which sadly is what I'll be doing. Okay, and probably will lose an hour and a half, if not 2 hours of my life that I'll never get back. So you've got a minute or two. I'm just going to put these slides together, show you what we're going to do next, and we'll get on with the next 10, and we can wrap things up for the evening. Okay, so grab yourself a drink, go and do what you've got to do. I'll put these together. It won't take me long. I've nearly done it, to be fair. Okay. Right, I'll just give you a few more seconds. Okay, it won't keep you hanging around for too long. I think as well, just while we've got your attention, and I forgot to mention this today at both my groups, to be honest with you. Obviously we've had this 6-week sabbatical. What is it you've missed? What have you missed in the last 6 weeks? I know I can see the answers coming from one or two people on the basis of almost like it's been friends reunited. But you know, what have you missed? How have you felt coming back? Because we are trying to put things together to get funding with certain classes that are run. So it's always good to know in that period where we might have that time out, or for whatever reason, whether it's me that needs it or that it's there because numbers drop. And it just makes sense to do it. What is it, and what is it that you come back to that you enjoy, and what you found hard, I guess, in the last 2 weeks in coming back to it, having had that gap. Okay, so here we go. We are going to do sit to stand. Okay, we're going to do the old pelvis, if not Elvis rotations. Okay, we're going to do some lower back strengthening seated. Okay, we're going to do rotations. We're going to do a push-up against the wall, against the door. I'm going to do it against the worktop. Okay, if you've got something higher that you can put your hands on, it'd be much better. I don't have a right lot here without going off screen. We're going to do some side bends. Okay, we're going to do some upper body strengthening. We've got a bit of a filler in here. You can do hip out or hip back. Okay, or you can do the arm alphabet. Okay, which is probably a better one, but I'll leave that one up to you. We're going to do the stood up lower back strengthening, the harder version, and again we are going to finish with leaning backwards. Okay, So, off with the glasses. Go reset the timer. And you're going to need to be stood up for the first one, and you're going to sit into the chair. So if I turn this chair sideways, for anybody that's not done this before, okay, you're going to touch the cloth of your clothing is going to touch the seat. Okay.
3, 2,
I think you can just about
1,
see me.
go.
Okay, so I'm going down, touching, coming back up. Down we go, and up. Again, control. If you need to do it the opposite way around, do it the same way we did the first time round, you can do, but again, we're still working all those areas. We are just making it slightly harder for those that can do the harder version, but the easier version of actually sitting down and resting is still doing its job. Down we go. And up, controlling that. We've got 10 seconds to go. Again, good control. Squeeze one more in.
3, 2,
And we're done
1,
there.
rest.
Okay, so moving in. Hands on your hips. Random rotation, but just wait for the 15 seconds to get. Give that little rest in between. It's not a massive rest.
2, 1,
okay,
go.
So we're rotating, really creating a good push forward and out to the side and right out at the back. Okay, and then just randomly changing direction. Let's keep that going. Again, focusing on that breathing. We're halfway through. Let's keep that going. And again, rotating opposite direction. Well done. Just keep it going.
Three,
Yeah, we are
2,
there
1.
on that one.
Rest.
Okay, we are lower back strengthening. So I'm going to drop this down.
Mark.
Sit in this chair.
3,
Away from the
2,
chair leg.
1,
Okay,
go.
and I'm going over. And I'm coming back up. So again, I'm stretching, my knees are bent, my hips are going over. And I'm up. And over I go. And back up. Lots of control, folks.
Mark.
So we've just gone past halfway. Over we go. Over we go. Sorry folks, I'm giggling away here because I'm laughing at my mum because that's all I can hear. We're in room chatting to someone on the phone.
3, 2,
It's like
1.
a fog on, leg
Rest.
on in house. So we're going to do rotations next. If anybody knows, tell me if you don't know who fog on, leg on is, by the way.
3, 2,
Okay,
1.
hands across.
Go.
Okay, you need that space. Out, hold it at your stage, come back. You don't have to copy my pace, but we're just rotating opposite sides, getting a better stretch, delivering it this way, in my opinion. And back in, we're coming up to halfway.
Mark.
And back we come. And over we go. Well done. So 20 seconds to go. Again, nice and deliberate. Good stretch. See if you can get that a little bit further while we're nice and warm, and maybe extend it, increase that flexibility, that elasticity.
3, 2,
Okay.
1. Rest.
Rest in there, folks. What we got next? We have got a push up. Okay. So
Mark.
again, I'm going to use the worktop, but if I could,
3,
I'd use
2,
this.
1.
Okay. And then my arms up a bit higher, but on this occasion I haven't. So again, I'm in control of what I'm doing. Up we come, and over. What I want to know in the comments is, who was foregone leg on? Okay, off we go.
Mark.
And up we come. And over. And I'm pushing up. Pressing away. What we got on the clock? 10 seconds. Up we come. And up.
3, 2, 1.
Okay.
Rest.
Resting. Okay, side bend. So again, if we're struggling with arms above, okay, we're just going to go
3, 2,
over. Okay.
1.
The side
Go.
bend goes over and over, and if it's not one, it's the daughter who I can hear now. Up we come, over we go, and back, and over, and up we come again, over we go.
Mark.
Again, halfway through, controlling the movements, and over, and over we come. But again, I think we all have distractions in our own homes, don't we? Okay, so it's part of life.
3,
So it's
2,
as realistic as
1.
it can get.
Rest.
Right, what we got? Upper body strengthening. Okay,
Mark.
so all you're going to do, you can come out of this position, okay?
3,
But you're going to take almost like a skiing
1.
position.
Go.
You're going to pull the arms back and try and squeeze in those shoulder blades. So I'll turn my back to you, back, squeeze it in and out. Squeeze in, out. Again, focusing on that breathing. And if you need to come out of the skiing position, you just stand up.
Mark.
You can do this up here, okay, but it just gets those arms up a little bit better to the ceiling if you're in that skiing position, as we said at the start of this. So it's control. You're working the glutes as well, holding that position. Your glutes are the
3,
muscle there
2,
in your
1.
backside.
Rest.
Okay, we're resting there. Okay, you've got hip out, okay, or hip back, or
Mark.
I'm going to do the arm alphabet. Okay, so I'm going to hold
3,
my arm at
2,
a level point.
1.
I'm going to do
Go.
numbers though, because numbers are, I'm not going to try and race through the whole alphabet. I'm just trying to get to 10, 3, and again I'm controlling 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and a big
Mark.
fat 0. Spin round and face you guys. This time I'm going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, into 9.
3, 2,
Good timing without
one.
looking that, to be
rest.
fair. Okay. Lower back strengthening. So again,
Mark.
in this stood up position, arms down the sides. Okay,
3,
trying to get that back
2,
over. So tilting at
1,
the hips, bending at the knees.
go.
So we're going over. And up. Well done. Over we go. And slowly up. And over.
Mark.
Okay, we're halfway through. And up. Over we go. And back up we come, folks. Well done. I'm going to go over.
3, 2, 1, rest.
Okay, resting there. 1 to do. Okay. Move the chair. Leaning backwards. So again, in this
3,
position,
2, 1, go.
arching that back, and then over we go. Will I miss the chair? Yes, I will. And up. And arch. And back we come. And over we go. Again, nice and slow, nice and deliberate. Again, focusing
Mark.
on getting that air into the body. But we've just gone past the halfway mark. And we're back. And we're over. And we're back up. 10 seconds to go. Will I squeeze another one in? Probably not.
3,
At this rate.
2, 1, done.
Okay, right. Well done, everybody. Okay, it's a little bit warmer than you think, but well done. Boom, boom, boom. Oh, hello, Denise Gardner. Where have you been hiding? Yeah, I know football's starting, but it'll be boring anyway, to be fair. So I won't say you were missing out. I'd rather watch Emmerdale on catch up. Right. Oh, nobody's telling me who Foghorn Leghorn is anyway. But anyway, not to worry. Right, guys, listen, thank you so much for joining me again on a Tuesday evening as the nights are drawing in. I hope you've enjoyed that. Again, taking it at your own pace. Again, there's a lot of you have joined us for the first time in that 6 or 7 week period. So looking forward to seeing you all again within the next 7 days. I'll be seeing some of you tomorrow, Thursday, Friday, next Tuesday. Okay, so looking forward to that. But listen, enjoy the rest of your night. I know we're all going to go watch England anyway, whether it's boring or not. So enjoy your evening. Sit yourself down, have a relax, and you might have nodded off by the time it gets to half time. So as I said, have a good evening, take care, and I'll see you all through the week. See you now, bye bye.